Hi, I'm Mark Kuhn. Is that a trick? I'm Mark Kuhn. I'm the online community coordinator and activities coordinator for Finnegans. One of the reasons why I'm kind of deemed as one of the most dedicated is I've actually gone so far as I've had the Finnegans bottle cap tattooed on my arm. I surprised Jacquie, our owner, with that. Just before our Shamrock Festival. So. A big idea and a tasty pint, helping the world 1 ounce at a time. Finnegans Irish Amber, a local beer and the only beer in the world that donates 100% of its profits back to the community through programs designed to alleviate poverty. This is the Finnegans story. In 1999, Jacquie Berglund had a big idea: create a tasty, locally brewed beer that gives 100% of its profits to local charities. After the first being turned down by the IRS, indicating that you could not have a nonprofit beer company, Finnegans is then built around a sustainable business model with a for-profit beer company and a nonprofit community fund. In late 1999, the world's first 100% charitable beer, Finnegans, is first made available to the public. Originally developed and brewed at the James Page Brewing Company in northeast Minneapolis, Finnegans makes its first appearance at Kieran Foley's Twin Cities Irish Pubs, the local, the Liffey, and Kieran's Irish Pub. Having previously worked for Kieran, he's a big supporter of Finnegans and Jacquie's big idea. Through a grassroots effort to increase awareness and passionate founder, dedicated volunteers, and pro bono partners helped get the Finnegans brand off the ground in September 2000. Dave Damon and Dean Buckhorn of Fallon, Minneapolis created these hysterical ads, which won numerous awards, helping Finnegans brand develop a personality that lives on today. As the word begins to spread about the good beer with the good deeds, more and more volunteers sign up to help the cause. This group is known as the Finnegans Volunteer Brigade. Pub crawls and other fun events designed to raise awareness of the new beer start to take hold. In 2002, the St. Patrick's Day pub crawl makes its first appearance, and now an annual event that is still going strong. In 2003, when the James Page Brewery runs into financial trouble, Finnegans contracts with the Summit Brewery and the brewing operations are moved to St. Paul. At the same time, Finnegans begins expanding into new Minnesota markets. St. Cloud, Owatonna, and Monticello. Duluth and Mankato follow in 2004, and Rochester is added in 2006. After 4 years of hard work and dedication, Finnegans first becomes profitable in 2003 and then begins donating to nonprofit organizations that focus on at-risk youth programs, and programs help the working poor through grants from our Finnegans Community Fund. To distribute Finnegans profits and donations, Jacquie created the Finnegans Community Fund, a 501c3 nonprofit organization that does not accept government grants. Through the Community Fund, Finnegans donates to dozens of local charities fighting poverty, with funding coming from beer sales, merchandise, fundraising events, and generous donations from local supporters. Finnegans put together a core team called the Finnegans Volunteer Crew, which meets monthly to carry out the tasks of the company. It's a win-win partnership between Finnegans and the volunteer crew members. They get loads of responsibility to engage their creativity and talents, and Finnegans helps them grow personally and professionally. As an example of a Finnegans grant recipient, Boulder Options is a Minneapolis-based youth mentoring program that teaches the skills to succeed in all of life's races through athletic activities, specifically running and biking. Late in 2005, Finnegans sponsored the Boulder Options Dublin Marathon team. Finnegans gains more and more brand awareness, partially due to our humorous marketing promotional materials. Finnegans has volunteer creatives from a local ad agency, Periscope, that dream up our award-winning ads that tie together the charity message with humor, and this effort takes Finnegans to the next level. Partnering with the Caboose, Finnegans debuts its first big outdoor music festival, Finnegans Summerfest. For our second year, we rebranded the event as Finnegans Shamrock and raised $10,000 for Heading Home Hennepin. Over $1,100 was raised in tips alone as part of a contest amongst brigade members staffing our beer tents. Partnering with all of our distributors, Finnegans rolls out our Drink Like You Care campaign, which donates profits made during the holiday season to local nonprofits chosen with our distributors in all of our beer selling territories. And for the first time, our distributors match Finnegans donations. Mayor R.T. Ryback kicks off the Drink Like You Care campaign in Minneapolis. Armed with new 12 packs and new packaging design, Finnegans, now available in all common beer quantities, expands into North Dakota and Wisconsin, taking Grand Forks, Fargo, Madison, and Green Bay by storm. If you get a chance, take the time to read our new packaging. You might discover a cool way to win Finnegans merchandise. A spirited group of former St. Paul Miss Shamrock princesses took the initiative to become the Finnegans Lasses, a light-hearted promotional team that spreads the Finnegan story as well as a random pints of kindness. At our events and online, Finnegans offers merchandise branded with our humorous message. And as with everything Finnegans does, 100% of the profits from all merchandise sales go back to the community. By the end of 2000, Finnegans had experienced an unprecedented 64% growth, now available in more than 400 bars and restaurants and 570 liquor stores throughout Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. This amazing growth allowed us to make our goal of donating $100,000 to charities by the end of the year. In October, missing one. I'm going to go way off time now. All right, Finnegans is the official beer sponsor of the Irish Fair, selling over $2,000 in merchandise, with all profits going back to the Finnegans Community Fund, and handing out tasty beer samples, helping make Finnegans the best-selling beer of the Irish Fair with sales of 195 kegs. That's 23,400 glasses of Finnegans. Cheers. The Finnegans Volunteer Brigade, which makes our events close, both large and small possible, is close to 1,000 members strong. In addition to events, volunteers are conducting liquor store tastings throughout the entire sales region, continuing to raise awareness of the beer and our mission. We also offer quarterly tours of the nonprofit programs receiving Finnegans Community Fund grants to Finnegans supporters. In October, Finnegans will launch the second year of our Drink Like You Care holiday matching campaign, this year doubling the holiday spirit. Finnegans is also rolling out the Finnegans online community, finnegansfamily.org, designed to grow and scale the brand and allowing our family to stay connected, sharing news, photos, and videos from all of our events and highlighting the Finnegan story. Finnegans is proud to be a sponsor of Solutions Twin Cities, and we'd like to thank you for the opportunity to tell the Finnegan story. I would also like to thank Melanie Reichel for creating the slides and helping me put this together. To all the groups with big ideas that have gone before us and all those that will follow, cheers.